everybody, how you doing this morning? I'm Helen Christodoulou, your vibrational consultant, coach, teacher, author of The Miracle Frequency. What's going on, Jeezy? So today we're talking a little bit metaphysics. We're talking about the nature of the light and how we are of it, how we're all drawn to it, how we are always striving for it. Hey Kimbell, what's going on? Good morning to you. And of course it's our essence, isn't it, really? The light. Thanks for the hearts, I do appreciate it. But there's a whole lot more to it than that. So we're going to go into a little bit of disclosure about that. Are you good this morning? It's very sunny and beautiful on the southern coast of Cyprus today. Thank you for joining this live stream on Periscope, or perhaps if you are watching, you may be watching on my YouTube channel, Helen Christodoulou. Either way, welcome. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. Either way, welcome. Thank you for being here. And if you're interested in the metaphysics and esoteric disclosures and wisdoms, don't forget to follow me right here on Periscope and to share it on with your community. So, the light, it actually destroys us. That was the title of this particular show today. Why does it do that? Why do you think it may do that? Well, what it actually does is when we decide to embark, might be a little bit loud my music there, when we decide to embark on journeys that involve retrieving our light or upgrading our life, how Gillette, how are you doing today? It actually puts light on issues that's the same as making something conscious. It's to reveal, right? That's what the light is all about. It's about revealing. Keeper of the light. Great name. You actually come to the right scope. How you doing this morning? So it actually means to reveal. It's actually apocalypse, which is the Greek word of to reveal, which has become quite distorted, but that's another story altogether. But it is about putting light upon an issue. It's about revelation. It's about bringing things to the surface of our awareness in order for us to be able to move forward in all areas of our lives. So, about what? What's about what? I don't understand your question. So we do actually need the light because we've been coated with eons of deception. And we've accepted these eons of deception as our reality. So this is why we need the light. So we're getting on to how it can destroy us in just a moment. Now, native people have less exposure to civilization, and so they haven't lost their connection to primary source, and they haven't actually lost their light integrity either. Unlike us, those who do have our light, and we all do, of course, a lot of our light, so to speak, has actually become contaminated. So it really is a kind of an individual and collective rescue mission, yeah, to be able to restore the quality, the flow and connection of our light. All of these things, we need to restore it, we need to reconnect to it genuinely, we need to activate it, and we need to allow it to flow through us. But it still hasn't answered the question, how does it destroy us? So civilization, therefore, is the culprit for the severing, distorting, and the dilution of our authentic and natural light. This is what's happened. So what's the result of this distorting and severing? I speak very fast. Okay, so you'll have to go back and replay it slowly, okay, because this isn't an English lesson, I'm sorry. So everything that is wrong individually and collectively in the world is actually the result. Everything that is wrong with this world is because of the contamination, the dilution, and the severing of our light. So we need to embark on a path to retrieve it, and in so doing, when we start to embark on the retrieving of our light, this is then therefore the destruction of us because of our reconnection to it. Because truth can be a very difficult thing, you know. Hey, Special Forces, what's up? Truth can be a very difficult thing, and when we become exposed to the truth, which is in fact the light, yeah, It can, depending on how far away we are on a scale of 1 to 10 from that light, it can actually cause destruction because it is shaking your world up as you know it. This is what's going on, you see. So when your world gets shaked up because of the light, that's what's causing the destruction. But what is being destroyed, in fact, is the illusionary part of your life. Yeah, the stuff that you have been invested in that actually is very far away from truth and not truth at all. So this is how the light can actually destroy your life. Now, depending on the extent of the severity and the extent of your disconnection to it, which you can only know it once you have decided that you are willing to change your position of awareness in this current stage of your life. Only then can you really start to embark on this journey. And in truth, guys, it's actually starting the journey of destruction of everything that you know. And this is really the only way to move forward in life. Yeah, it's the only way to move forward in life, is to be able to be exposed to, you know, the illusions that we have been sold, that we have been fed, and the illusions that we are invested in. So you need to change your position and to change the level of your awareness. And what happens with that is, at first, when one starts on this journey, is that you will find that everything seems kind of rosy and very sparkly and fruity and really quite enchanting when we get exposed to those first levels or layers of truth, which is the light, integrity. Yeah. But in truth, depending on how willing you are to go, it can actually get really ugly going down the rabbit hole, because that's what it is. It's the rabbit hole of truth. And the tunnel itself is actually what is preventing you from your own light. So you just need to keep moving through it and realize that in truth you are light, and that your light is pure, and get to work on really cleaning that up for yourself. So the great question is, guys, is it worth it? Like, you know, if the light is so difficult to deal with, if the light is going to destroy everything that I know, everything that I've been, everything that I am, everything that I've been through, everything that I am invested in, is it really worth it? Is it worth going through this sojourn of reconnecting to your light, clearing up your life as a result, and you know, retrieving and being a transducer of this light? Is it really worth it? Will you solve your problems if you do it? You know, these are the questions that we need to ask ourselves. You will solve some of your problems. You will solve a lot of your problems. You will able to really radically change, create huge changes in your life, like I did. I healed my multiple sclerosis and a bunch of other things. You will be able to come to, you know, a lot of light and a lot of fruition in your life as a result of doing it. But the journey of itself can be really quite hard. So, you know, I'm not going to sort of like beat around the bush about that, because, you know, this is all about truth, okay? And there will be difficulties, and there will be destruction of the old self, old values, old paradigms. And saludos to you, Mexico. How you doing? I know you're not Mosque from Mexico. So it can be difficult, but I guarantee you that if you persevere, that you will have a lot of resolution. Is it worth it? That's a difficult one. That's really quite personal. Even though it's really been quite an arduous and very, very challenging journey, for me, definitely it has been worth it. It has been worth it. And I would say, if we look at it in terms of percentages, that it is worth it. It is worth doing it. Will it cause you a lot of pain? Will it cause you a lot of discomfort? The chances are that it probably will, depending on, as we said before, how severed and disconnected you are from your light, and how diluted or distorted or contaminated it has become. So the amount of suffering that you will come across really depends on your current level of awareness, and how committed you are to basically launching yourself into yourself, which is the light. So the bottom line is, Truth Crew, is that either way you look at it, your contribution to applying yourself to this, reconnection and detoxification of your own light is, it's not only vital to you, right, but it's also vital for generations to come, and perhaps even the salvation of this planet. But what I will say as a final word of guidance is, don't do it for the planet, don't do it for your family, start by doing it for yourself. Okay, start by doing it for yourself. So that's the most important thing. Start there, and the rest shall all fall into place as a result of that. So guys, this is the Fusion 7 Healing Truth School channel here on Periscope for your live stream, and it's the Helen Christodoulou channel on YouTube that you can go ahead and subscribe to if you are interested in the metaphysics and the esoteric wisdom. So that's my spiel for today. Have a good one, take care for now, and hope to see you around the same time tomorrow. Don't forget to follow. Take care. Ciao.